Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Crusader Kings II, the Horse Lord Mega Campaign. In the last episode, we finished our looting of the Papal State, and we brought home a big pile of loot, so that is good. We used that to work on improving things here. We still need to continue working on that. I want to build a city here. We have Nomad Agitation. This will go away as soon as that city's done, but looks like Tana is also having trouble. Let's go ahead and build a city there. Alright. Because we actually captured this last episode as well from Kabar. So that's good. We now have total control of the Sea of Azov and the, what is this? The Don River, right? So, there we are. We also were doing some more stuff with our character. And as the commenters mentioned, that yes, the Khatun of the Bulgar Empire and the head of the Tengri religion is an insane, cannibalistic demon worshipper who's a serial adulteress. So, yeah, that's fun. And we're going to try and see if we can have some more kids. I think we're currently pregnant. I can't tell, though. Because I cannot do the dark impregnation. Or unholy impregnation. So I guess I must currently be pregnant. Alright, well, we'll see what comes of that. Let's go ahead and unpause it. Let's see how things go. I'm trying to seduce this guy. I'm not so sure it's going to happen. Where actually are you? Yeah, you're way up in another realm. Let's go ahead and give up on that for now. One thing we do want to do is try to bring in some more people into Plaguebringers, and I was looking at that. Because we need people who have specific traits. So you try to recruit you to Plaguebringers. Can I try to do multiple people at once? Has waited 3 months since previous recruitment. Okay, no. So we can only do one at a time. So we can run through some of these traits to see if we can find characters we can recruit. Alright, so meeting with Shaman Okors, I made sure to only cautiously question the absolute power of his almighty Tengri. Thankfully, it seems that my carefully chosen words had the desired effect on him. From his glittering eyes, I got the distinct impression that he enjoyed the philosophical aspect of our conversation. Alright, we're going to continue with it. I've arranged a run-in with Shaman Okors on the palisades of his temple today. His face darkens when I again attempt to discuss my worldviews. Then I offer him my favorite protection spell, a chicken leg in a leather pouch. I thought it was harmless enough, but he refuses to accept the gift. This has been a wasted effort. Alright, so that did not work. So we need to wait 3 months to try again. So we need some more cash. So I'd like to build a city here. So I have a city here. I have a city here. I'm building a city here. So I'd like to get a city built here. The cities are good for making a lot of money. And okay, so this city actually finished. So I'm going to grant you the landed title of that. City of Azak. There we go. I think one way that we could try to get some money is do a cross-border raid of the Byzantine Empire in the Caucasus. There we have a new heir. Katyarika. Okay. Little Katyarika is the spinning image of her father, Emperor Dooku. We are on... No, we're... What? Yes. We are married. My sweet Dugan was acknowledged the bastard child he had with some slut. Well, I'm the... Okay, that's weird. I introduced Venda Vendid to High Chief Gunson II. Hoping they get along. Alright, can I... No. Can we try to recruit somebody else? The Plaguebringers. He rejected. I can try to recruit you. Do it. Meeting with Shaman Vakrim. I made Charlemagne cautiously... Okay, so... He was not interested. It'd be risky. One thing I'd like to do, actually, is try to grab some more territory, actually. Let's go ahead and declare war. We'll do a holy war for Pereyaslav. Go ahead and do that. $1,700 troops. Let's see, Khazaria can get 4,000 troops, 1,700 or 1,800 troops. I'll bring the retinue up. Yeah, I don't actually want to be leading any armies here. Wipe out his army. A grand summoning. For some time now, my brother in disease, High Chief Labertam of Durbent, and I have been researching the proper ritual for invoking a greater demon. A few weeks back, our kin managed to procure an ancient clay tablet with the missing incantation. We stand ready now to attain powers undreamed of by mortal women. Unlimited power. Yes. Grand summoning. Our coven surrounds the summoning circle, the correct symbols drawn, the fatty candles burning. A sickly green Labertum intones the final invocation just as I offer up the sacrifice. Distracted by the spurting blood, at first I don't notice the man standing in the circle like he was there all along. Looking straight at me with a smirk, he says, "Bravely done, child. You have no understanding of the forces you are meddling with, but I did find your sacrifice pleasing. Quid pro quo, name your desire." I seek power. Okay. This war is almost over. Probably don't even really need to go try to siege over here, but, nope, 100%. And force demands, there we go. March the troops back. Alright, my heir is back to the sun. They give me a tribute of gold. Perfect. I'd like you to back our plot to fabricate evidence of Khan Ernok's treason. No. I could try to do demonic possession on him. Do it. Middle of the night, I seclude myself in the room. I am meticulously prepared for the night's black magic. With every step of the ritual completed, the air in the room grows more and more oppressing until finally I sense I am about to unleash a being of terrible power upon my unsuspecting foe. Do it. The ritual was a resounding success. Khan Arnak seems to have taken quite a liking to me and is now far more amenable to my suggestions. The unfortunate side effect is that he has become quite obviously insane. Exactly as planned. Upgrade to a castle. Yes, do it. Oh, I need to find someone to actually take this. So I need to find somebody else here. Actually, we can go for any now. Who are not in prison, who are not rulers. I guess we'll say not married. My religion, my culture, who are adults, who are not members of great houses, who have good stewardship. Oh, these guys. Someone relatively young. We'll go with... Probably actually should stick with men, because the AI doesn't always go with matrilineal marriages like it should in those cases. So I'll go with you. Grant landed title. That county. There we go. And it causes all kinds of inheritance problems down the line. Kurt Gundeseed has challenged you to a duel. The only honorable response would be to accept the challenge. I can recruit into the Plaguebringers. Challenge accepted. His personal combat skill is 8. My personal combat skill is 8. Your curse slowly circle each other, tense and focus. You scan him for any sign of weakness and any opening his defense that you could possibly exploit. Kurt comes at you honorably, but you use every dirty trick to try and take advantage. You attempt sly kicks, cunning trips until you see an opportunity to strike. Strike? Kurt Gundesid tries to fight back, but you force your way through, easily overpowering his pathetic defense. You strike for his heart with all your might. And we killed him. Fight is over. Kurt Gundesid is defeated. We have won. Victory is mine. Alright, how are we doing for cash? We have 473 ducats. I guess we try and raise that army for a cross-border raid. Greater Perm can give me 2,500 troops. You can give me 2,600 troops. You can give me 3,000 troops. Derbent can give me another 2,500 troops. Alright, so let's gather everybody together and see what we can do. About 10,000 men. Crimea can give me 251 troops. 4,900. Let's bring in 5,000 more troops. My mood swings, mostly from good temper to wrath, have made my courtiers fear me a little bit too much, and we lost some prestige. Alright. Flag is looter. Let's head here. $10,100. Okay, that'd be fine. Arrived at the private rooms of Chief Durgulul. Alright. How many troops here can I raise? 1,200? Alright, we're gonna play a game. Alright, we play for hours. The tides of fortune ebbing and flowing as I try to attack my opponent's positions. Eventually, however, I made a fatal mistake that my opponent exploited and lost. Alright. Reveling and carousing is over. Let's see. Let's switch to search all. Let's set this back to any. Diplo range, yes. I think actually we probably need my religion. Adult, yes. Great house, any. Cynical. King Javal, the Affable. King of Bohemia. Let's see if I can recruit him to the Plaguebringers. Let's see. Regretfully sees my words have only irritated my acquaintance. Disappointing. You're already in the Plaguebringers. I think I have already tried with him before. What about you? Can't. You, no. You. Oh, that's right. We have to wait 3 months. Alright, the Emperor of China has died and been replaced. The new emperor is known to favor the idea of an expansionist China. An expansionist emperor? This could get ugly. This could get ugly. Can I do anything to improve my opinion? No, not giving up the, that magnum opus. Oh, they brought in some reinforcements. I'm gonna move in my... no. We're handling them fine. We're gonna go carousing. Let's go ahead and flag these guys as looters. Let's move them over here. See, I already brought up those troops. There's only 600 men. Alright, we've destroyed their trade post. Good. Victory. Alright, I need to try to have some more kids. Alright, we got our city built here. Make a vassal. I've learned many lessons from this battle. What? Aside from application of theoretical tactics, my mentor has taught me as a last, I've learned to deftly isolate an opponent in the thick of the front, bring all my focus and concentration to bear upon him, and then within but a few rounds of melee, swiftly execute him. I'm proud of my clear progression to a great warrior. I guess I'm glad that I have guys leading troops. Oh, except that I got wiped out over here. We've finally taking Zeke. Appears that Espark are Denise numbers among those within. What should we do? Imprison him and anyone else we find. Alright, let's move in there to provide reinforcements. Reveling and carousing is over. Time to get back to real life. We have one more holding to loot. And why am I not sieging it? Alright, well, let's just bring my troops out of there. Increase council power? I wonder if there's anything we can do about that. Build that city. Alright, so let's you. Demonic possession, do it. Arbitrariness has lost me several gold coins. Alright. We're gonna try and possess him. The ritual was a resounding success. Seems to take quite a liking to me. And he's become insane. But he's gonna have a massive improvement of opinion. Chief Gundabard of Pomoye, my brother in disease, wants me to join him for a lark over in Heme. It's a certain Taja and would-be witch hunter who has been the thorn in our side for some time. Time to teach the arrogant fool a lesson in manners. Alright. Time to dust off my acting skills? Let's see, you? Demonic possession, do it. People are becoming suspicious. I found the zealous Tiataja. Praying in seclusion, Kundabar snuck up from behind and gave the fool a hard kick in the head. As I gave a devotion to Karash Han, Kundabar proceeded to relieve himself on the comatose preacher. Then the butchery commenced. Let's see. Tore the countryside masquerading as this guy? Okay. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do it. Masquerading as the dead guy, an attendant. I've been riding between every camp and market in Hame, preaching the word of Uko to the masses. Eager ears are picking up on our revolutionary message. The path to salvation requires self-indulgence and the rejection of the so-called authorities. especially the clergy. Alright, we gain gregarious, we become friends, we gain some dark power. Alright, my ritual is a success, and we've driven him insane, but now we got him fanatically loyal to us. Alright, my commanders has improved significantly, very good. Yeah, we will go carousing. We need a new court physician. Malamir High Chief Ryazan. Sounds good. What are you doing? Kicking King Fast II of Sweden. For this? To strengthen the relationship between our two nations, my master has sent me on a mission to your domain. It would honor me to visit your court. The servants of the Protector General are always welcome in my realm. Alright, people are becoming less suspicious of me. Good. Let's see. I can impregnate myself. I could try to find someone in my court. Who's male, who's not in prison. It doesn't matter if he's married. Religion doesn't matter. Adults, yes. Alright, do we have anybody who has a good trait? Let's see. No. I have some guys who are possessed. Anybody here, you know, lustful? No. Let's try and, seduce you. Do it. I had a chance upon Terval alone in the kitchen when he came down for his usual late snack. We've talked and laughed for hours, so the attraction is growing. Hopefully I've read him correctly. I will make a lewd suggestion. I sure know how to cajole men. Terval and I spent the night making sweet illicit love in his bed. I snuck off in the wee hours, leaving the court clueless, I hope. Vidi Vici Veni. Yes. So I'm walking in the gardens with my guest, Treasurer Guo Shenji. I comment on the sunny skies. The translator repeats my words, and after a moment of thought, Guo Shenji replies with ardent enthusiasm. Apparently he thinks that my pleasantries are a metaphor for the enlightened nature of the Heavenly Emperor. I never knew talking about the weather could be so fruitful. We gained 300 grace with the Xia Empire. So many days of feasting together, and trash is growing, and I know we're thinking the same thing here. Yeah. Let's go for it. Durgul declined my amorous advances. I excused myself to return the pleasures of the table. Soon the embarrassing moment is forgotten. Almost. Intrigues within the Bulgar court are many. The latest has come with an offer. Usunbike Besmerid believes she can help you with a vassal who doesn't like you very much, at least for a time. Why she wishes to help you, you're not even quite certain. Do what you can. Taxes and ties due to me arrived at the castle today. As I was watching the money being carried in the treasury, I noticed some shadowy figures trying to make off with several chests full of gold. I had my guards seize them, and on questioning, they revealed themselves to be the employ of Khan Toku II. What shall be done with my thieving vassal? Throw him in irons. Off with his head. Or forgive him. We're not going to forgive him. Do I want to kill him or imprison him? Let's imprison him. And I could try to induct him into the Plague Bringers. While my guest, Khan Toku II, has yet to understand the true nature of the world, the right methods of persuasion might get through to him. Not many survive the long journey to the truth, and few can bear it once revealed to them, but Toku would be an asset to our ranks. Leave us lone guard, do not return until first light. We need a marshal. I guess we'll bring you in as marshal. And have you train troops. Here. The cost of knowledge is great, and Toku is not the first to have suffered this much for it. At least he did not succumb, but rose to see it eye to eye. The light no longer blinds you, dear brother. He is wounded. Now he's a member of the Plague Bringers. So, let's see. I can release him from prison. And now he's a member of the Plague Bringer Society. I could try to seduce him. I thought I already did once. Alright, but we are getting to the end of the episode here. Oh, I actually have... Didn't he want a position? Marshal. Guess I'll go with you. Alright, so yeah, as I was saying... Wow. He is garbage. Oh. I'm getting distracted. Set a new core position. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead, we're going to end this episode here. And we will see what we can do when we come back. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.